What is up, everybody? My name is Sam. This is the internet where things happen. My glasses are fogging because I'm very warm. Take them off again. And
Sam, warm boy, right over here.
Warm boy. You heard Mr. Zach James, and we're going to keep playing Dream Daddy. We left our intrepid father. Oh, go ahead.
Try to get our bones jumped again. I mean, we had a good first night in town, but it's been pretty uneventful since.
Yeah, it's been pretty dry. Gotta admit, been pretty dry. We went to a softball game for Craig's, the team Craig coaches.
The Flapjacks, the Maple Bay Flapjacks.
The Flapjacks, yes. Amanda caught a fly ball and faced her fears, and now we're about to fist fight this very thirsty mother who wants Craig's bones. But his bones are ours.
Fucking Janet. I went to school with Craig. You don't know fucking Craig.
You don't know him. I know him.
Okay. What does this say? Arcade and toilets. Okay. An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of a minivan and into a local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trail behind them with Craig. What?
Buffet?
Shut up. I have a speech impediment. Reminds me of all those awful pizzas we put into our bodies back in the day. Remember how we used to just fold whole pies in half and then put taco fillings inside? That sounds awesome.
That does sound awesome.
Pizza tacos. I could never forget. Hold on. My fucking camera's all fucked up. There we go. I think it's just like sunk over like the past few weeks, so it was like cutting me off halfway through. How did we survive college? Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste we put inside of us. The good old days. The kids run around playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump on a couple slices of mediocre pizza. Hey, give me a pizza that...
No, absolutely not.
I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda.
Dad.
A different mom walks up to us, talking to Craig as if we weren't even there.
Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day about how great you are.
Oh, I'm happy to look after them. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own.
It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives.
Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? Craig smiles sheepishly.
I don't know.
Thank you so much, dude. Craig holds up a fist for a fist bump from the mom in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. Create a diversion.
I want to know what smoke screen Martha means.
Let's do it.
Pocket sand.
Rusty Shackelford bursts into the room. His timing is impeccable. Alright, we're back to my wingman days. I gotta run the blocking play. So, Martha, it must get lonely without Daniel. You know, I also happen to be an eligible single father. I waggle my eyebrows at her.
Pass.
Oh, what a bitch. I remember that working better in the past. She turns her back on me to talk to Craig. I put her in a rear naked choke. She passes out immediately.
So I'm taking Hazel and Barb tonight for the sleepover?
Yup, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right?
Oh, of course. But I could always use help watching after everyone tonight if you're not doing anything.
Wow, this lady is really going for the gold. Dick.
Hey.
Ha! It'll actually be nice to have a night to myself and River. But thanks for the invite. The baby looks so bored. I just realized.
Just leave me alone. Go away.
Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into a coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention toward her daughter.
Tiffany! Not another arcade machine, I swear! We have to buy it!
Martha storms off toward her kid. She seems nice. Yeah, the team is one big weird family. It takes all sorts, right?
That all want to fuck me.
Tiffany, don't eat the tokens!
The baby's happy now.
Yep.
Tiffany's a stellar hitter. Whew. I finally think I have time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a busy guy, huh? Only on days like today, I hope.
Dad!
Hey, girls.
Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR?
Oh, shit.
We told Ariana's dad that you could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help.
Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore.
But Dad!
Am I about to play a fucking DDR minigame?
I sure hope so.
Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy. Sorry, dudes. Duty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. Craig runs off with his daughters, and I'm left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. Definitely wasn't like this in college. I feel like we might be a third wheel here.
There's worse places than an arcade to be left to your own devices.
You're right. Want to drop some coin on pinball?
Hell yeah, you know it.
Amanda and I pull up to a machine that's feeling pretty hot and get to work. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. And immediately she gets multi-ball. Looks like she takes after her father. You're pretty good. You're pretty good.
You're pretty good. Don't patronize me.
Snake actually comes out of the pinball machine. You're pretty good.
It's a Metal Gear Solid pinball machine.
Hey, just trying to pay a compliment. Amanda shushes me. She's in her zen zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the million. She's this close to beating my score, but I feel honored just being able to watch. You're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up, leans on the pinball machine. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we went to college together.
Please don't lean on my thing.
You're gonna give me a tilt. Huh, that's so interesting. So do you know if he's, available? Oh, I honestly don't know if I could say.
Seriously, you're gonna make a tilt.
Called it. Because it just seems like so much work to watch after his kids. Don't you think it would be great if he...
Lady, I swear to God.
All of a sudden, a buzzer sounds that the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt.
You stone harpy. Damn.
What?
I said I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings.
Amanda. Bro. What's going on? Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here now, we're stuck for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Craig. We head out of the pizza place, finally.
God.
Amanda promises she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home. Hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. I just really want to rail you in the outfield. Not at all, dude. It's good to finally get you out of myself for a second. River burps.
That's the idea of, with the baby just kind of laying over to the side.
On her back, just sort of gurgling, just fucking pounding ass in the background. That would be like a comedic shot. It would just be focused on her, and in the background you'd see 30 meters off, just then pounding away, but it'd be all blurry. So you'd be like, "Is that what I think it is?"
Oh
no! Well, almost thought of myself. Hold up. Craig walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball. Up for some catch? This might be less catch and more you throwing the ball and me running after it, but sure. We stand in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth. I have a cooler in my car that we can grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. What?
It just clocks River in the face.
Ow! Fuck! Alright, my bad. Oh, damn it, again! Man, fatherhood is strange. You're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back at my cake stand Craig days and reminiscing about it. Those were some good times. I don't know anyone else who could pull off the rare horizontal cake stand. Also, you notice how with each one it's playing the sound of the ball hitting the glove. It was a feat of discipline, brah. Trust me. I haven't probably hung out with Craig in so long, I don't even know where to begin. So that's about the business.
Yeah.
So, you run a business now? Nice. Yup, we sell fitness gear, imports and exports mostly. We're coming up on our own line of athleisure wear soon. I nod. I mostly use my sweats for watching TV and not, sweating. Sounds like he'd make a killing.
You ever think about how wild that is? Like, sweatpants were designed for, like, working out, but most people just wear them in conjunction with being lazy.
Well, they shouldn't be so fucking comfortable then.
True. Very true.
If you ever need athletic gear, I've got your back. You could sponsor me. I'll rep your athleisure wear brand while I mow my lawn. That is the glamorous lifestyle we cater to, yes. Let's ask about the kids.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're a father of 3. Neither can I. You know me, I'm an indecisive person, and actually I've sired children all across South America when I took my gap year. You switched your major 4 times, so I could take 4 gap years. 1 to every major continent.
Oh.
Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, but raising kids when Briar and Hazel were born, it all finally made sense. It was like all the time I'd spent trying to figure out things out led to them. I just had a small stirk, brah.
It's okay, bro.
I couldn't be happier about it. I don't think I've ever cared about anything as much as I care about them. I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing to ever happen to me. It could be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I would still be proud of the life I lived. Ask about coaching softball. So is softball coach the life you wanted, or is what life was thrust upon you? Ha! I'll admit that I was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel had so much energy that we just had to get them into sports, but no one was there to run the team.
To ruin the team?
That's what I almost fucking said. The more I did it, the more I saw how much it meant to all the girls. I'm worried there'd be a riot if I quit. I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats and incredibly horny mothers.
Yep.
They're quick and they work as a team. I've trained them too well. It's like, have you seen John Wick 3?
Yes.
It's like the ninjas when they're all like raiding all the different things. That's what I imagine the tiny kids with the fucking bats would be like.
Yeah.
They take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. Exactly. It's nice out here. Quiet. Must be good to get away from softball moms for a bit, huh? Christ, Janet. Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that? Actually, this wasn't nearly as bad. Usually they're leaving snail trails all over the place. Yikes. I'm just so not interested. Well, what are you interested in? Peace and quiet. That's hot silence. My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday. But more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's no time.
I don't know.
River knows what's about to happen. She's like, Dad, I'm still here.
Dad!
And I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I just can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear you. So, the moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority.
What about the dads?
Let's just do you're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Those kids love you, and to add to that, the whole team loves you. I think you got this dad thing down right. Thanks, brah. That means a lot coming from you. While I'm distracted, I missed the softball in. It hit me right on the head. Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along. Sorry, dude. Craig runs over to me. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Craig spends a moment examining my head.
I don't know.
It's worse than I thought. Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it better. You would be so lucky.
I have to fuck you better.
I mean...
yeah.
I feel like I've earned it at this point, waiting all day to hang out with you. Well, Craig leans in and kisses my forehead. Oh, we got the eggplants. Walk it off, champ. Are the lights on the softball really hot, or is it just me? I get up and dust myself off. River yawns.
It's like, would you guys fuck already? Oh my god.
Hey, little buddy, you must be getting... Is River a boy?
I don't know.
I know that River can be.
I thought it was. I just thought it was a girl, but it might be a boy.
I think I've heard River.
Also,
unisex,
River is wearing a blue tie. I don't know. We'll have to find out. I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things are so... You get older and life kind of gets in the way, huh? We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to that got broken up by a helicopter? Dude. How could I forget? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away. But the other side of the fence was a parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked. Oh man, yeah. Can you imagine the look on our faces? We just walked straight past them like we were out for a stroll. And not knowing that we were at the party, they just started joking with us about how big of a bust it was. We had to talk to them for 30 minutes. You told them that you were interested in joining the academy. Then they started giving me pointers to the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Man, college. Good old days, right? We get back to our cars. Craig pulls me into a hug, or at least as much as we can manage with a baby between us. Never enough time, huh? Guess not. Let me make it up to you. Let's hang soon, yeah? Hang some dong in my bedroom. I like that. I yawn as I walk through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over her collage, glue stick in hand. Burning the midnight art oil?
Figured I might do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter lip sync.
Do the sharks lip sync, or do the shark hunters lip sync?
Yes.
I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at this good art you made.
Thanks, I'm just about done.
Like before, it's still a lot of dogs, and one corner is a giant pile of cash, and the other it's... Amanda, is that me?
Yep. The whole thing is about my goals for the future, and those are basically just to sit on a giant pile of money with my 20 dogs and also have a strong and mutually supportive relationship with my father into adulthood.
Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. Fucking eyes.
Dead. Brown eyes.
It's happening.
Aw, Dad.
You did this with your good art. She pats me on the back.
Hey, how's your hang with Craig? We fucked.
He totally blue-balled me, brah. I wipe a tear from my eye. It was good. That Craig guy sure is busy.
Yeah, dude. The softball life isn't for quitters.
Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel?
I'm on top of the world, Pops. I should start facing my fears more often.
Oh yeah? How about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots of practice? Dare I say, parallel parking?
Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it.
Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of late night television for me, alright?
I'll let them know you said hey. You can't beat the whammy bar. Alright. Oh, our softball meter is very low.
Yeah, but we got a fucking
nice.
S.
We did get an S rank on that date. Good shit.
Alright, cool.
Got a lot of hearts. Got a lot of eggplants. Good shit.
You got that.
Oh, hold on. More Craig.
Damn.
Hey, buddy, so I have a favor to ask. Robert invited me over for dinner.
Don't do it.
And I know it's kind of a faux pas to invite another bro, but I've known this guy for years and I still can't get a good read on him, and I know it's going to be super awkward if I go by myself, and will you please come with me? I love food. I especially love food that's free. And I don't know why you're so sweaty over cooking, but sure. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you! Clapping emoji, sweating emoji, also coming emoji. I really hope it's a sweat for leave.
Eat that dinner.
Looks like we don't have a choice. Ooh. This is going to be, Oh man, I don't know how I feel about social time with Robert. Still, I guess free food is free food. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you! Craig and I decided to meet up before heading over to Robert's place. Oh, this is gonna get interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Craig's waiting
on my porch. There's not gonna
be
be a lot for me to do on this one.
What's that? Oh, fuck,
you're right. There's not gonna be a lot for me to do on this one.
Zacul, boy, am I glad to see you. Likewise, man. Classy of you to bring wine. I'm gonna take a sip of water because my throat's gonna be dead by the end of this session.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not wine. It's sparkling apple cider. Robert literally has a wine cellar, so I think he's good. Wow. Or at least I think he is a wine cellar. I'm genuinely unsure if he was willing to tell the truth or not. I can never tell with him. Thank God it's not just me. I never know. He's so deadpan about everything. I usually just laugh it off, but man, that guy's an enigma. We start walking over to Robert's house. Does Robert even know how to cook? I have sincere doubts about whether he even knows how to shave properly or iron his shirts. I feel like you learn to cook after you learn those two first. One time I saw him grab a hot dog from a trash can. I mean, it was at the very top of the trash can, like sitting above it, but still. If you were on trial, I think the jury would define that as in the trash. In his defense, I've definitely considered grabbing food at the top of the trash before. Well, yeah, I think we've all considered it, but the difference is that Robert actually did it. True. Maybe he's the enlightened one. Maybe we're holding ourselves back.
I can be Craig for this, like.
Oh, I don't mind. I don't mind.
Okay.
We arrive at Robert's house and ring the doorbell, but the doorbell won't chime. Must be broken. Craig knocks on the door a few times. Since when does Robert have a dog? I don't know. That's weird. I can hear Robert just inside. 1 second! This is uncharted territory, Zacul. What if he's the one making barking noises and there is no dog? Don't say that. We're not even inside yet. Finally, the door opens. Robert looks pretty stunned to see me and quickly adjusts his posture to try to hide it. This is gonna be weird, isn't it? Zacul, didn't know you'd be tagging along tonight. Tagging along. Did Craig not tell Robert I was coming? Come on, Craig. I can leave if there's not... No, it's fine. Come on in. Wipe your feet. We enter Robert's living room, which is a lot more inviting than I remember it being. Make yourselves at home. We can still hear barking from the other room. I didn't know you have a dog, Robert. Oh yeah, that's Betsy. Have to put her up when guests are over. She'll calm down in a bit. What kind of dog is she? Pitbull. Rescued her from a dog fighting ring a few years back. She hates strangers. If I let her out right now, I'd probably have to take you both to the ER, which is a shame because I fucking love pitties.
I do too. They got a really bad rap.
Yeah, it's so fucking terrible how they're treated. Craig and I make eye contact.
So cute too.
Oh my goodness!
So,
like
Pitbull, the Pitbulls I've interacted with are some of the most like gentle.
Oh, absolutely.
Dogs I've ever interacted with.
It's just loving dogs. They smile at you. It's the best.
Mm-hmm.
Craig and I make eye contact. He raises an eyebrow at me. Oh, okay. But I gotta go finish dinner. Made ossobuco. Robert leaves the room, presumably to go to the kitchen. Craig leans in and whispers, "Was the dogfighting thing real, or was he kidding?" I don't know.
Hey.
What's ossobuco? I don't know. Did he make up that word? Until I have ossobuco in front of me, I can only assume so. We sit in silence for a second, taking in Robert's living room. Oh, were you about to get sawed? Usually you wake up in those situations. We voluntarily walked into this one. Although he did look pretty shocked to see you. Maybe you being here threw off his plans? His murder plans? This is so weird. Robert finally walks into the room, carrying 3 paper plates of steaming food like a waiter.
He's just serving ossobuco on paper plates.
I don't have a dining table. Don't trust them, so we're eating here.
What?
Also, I don't have real people plates. Hope that's okay. Robert sets plates in front of us on the coffee table. I still can't tell what it is. Looks like meat, maybe. Lots of sauce. I can make out some vegetables. I think that might be rice, but it could also be pasta. Guess there's only one way to find out. I take a bite. Oh my god. Take another bite. The medley of flavors in this dish is amazing. The meat is so tender and the risotto, I think that's what it is so creamy. Robert, this is really incredible. You cook this? There's a pregnant pause as Robert formulates a response, like it's weird to get a compliment from me. I fished it out of a dumpster behind a restaurant, or at least I think it was a restaurant.
Nice.
Can you believe people just throw this stuff away? I almost gag. I look over at Craig, who is wary but still has a mouthful. He gives Robert a thumbs up. Glad you like it. Where did you learn to cook like this? Worked at a restaurant in Spain for a hot sec. Is he messing with us? I decided to play along. You lived in Spain? After I dropped out of college, I went backpacking through Europe, crashing on couches, sleeping in hostels, wherever. Totally broke. Worked a couple of odd jobs wherever I could to scrape together some cash. One night I'm eating dinner at a little restaurant just outside of Madrid. I go to pay and realize I spent the last of my money on booze the night before. I'm in the middle of ditching when the manager catches me and puts me to work in the kitchen. Long story short, they ended up liking me so much they offered me a job. Why not, right? Started living with some distant relatives on my mom's side.
Hey.
Over the course of 2 years, I worked my way from busboy to sous chef. Learned a lot. Craig and I wait for the punchline. What night watchman did he swindle to get back to the States? Who did he con in a game of poker in the back room of a speakeasy for safe passage in the crew quarters of his cargo ship? Anyway, I still love to cook. I don't know what's real anymore, but this food's good, so I kinda don't care. Plus, Robert is actually talking to me like we're two people in the same room, which I guess is nice. That's amazing. It really is. To be totally honest, I wasn't expecting gourmet cooking here, especially not served on paper plates. I don't care about presentation. If the food is good, it should speak for itself. This ossobuco is screaming for itself. And paper plates are just as good as regular plates if you double them up. Also true. Huh. Hey, is it bad if I ask for seconds?
Hey.
No problem, but save room for dessert. I made lemonberry sovereign.
Damn.
Oh.
Well, aren't you just full of... Craig looks over at me.
Hey.
Surprises. Robert winks. Oh, he actually winked.
Oh. Oh.
You bet I am. You can come over for dinner anytime. Craig. Ooh. I'm gonna go get seconds. Me too. After consuming way more ossobuco than my body could handle, and then really ensuring a later food coma with a generous serving of whatever sovereign was, Craig and I decide to head out. Thanks for coming. I'm making an attempt to be more social. Something tells me he's not going to follow through on that. Man, if you'll have me, I'm here, especially if there's ossobuco involved. Don't forget to floss every day.
Welcome.
Mm-hmm.
You've got
Huh.
dads.
All right. Now, since we can actually choose a dad now.
I'll go with Brian,
Okay.
the dad that started it all.
The alpha dad.
The alpha dad. Well, actually, Brian or Matt, I'll let you choose.
Let's go with Matt. Actually, let's go Matt.
Avid music. Oh wait, I'll let you read it.
Yeah. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over at the Coffee Spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no wave music. No way. Friday night, you are most likely to perfect my cold brew setup one drip at a time, baby. Yeah, one thing to take to a desert island, what would it be? Find tunes to pass the days away. Your turn on multi-instrumentalism. What did you want to be when you grow up? A barista, weirdly enough. Favorite movie, Janya? Shit with subtitles.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Ideal date. We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. Would you never leave home without my headphones, both in-ear and over-ear, just in case? Spend a lot of time thinking about where do writing commas into song titles come from and where did it go? Do we all just agree that it's a bad idea?
Let's hit him up.
Let's hit them up!
Good tire pressure is essential to optimal mileage. Try not to make assumptions about people. I mean, that's not even a dad tip. That's just a life tip.
It's a life tip. Actually, let's hit Matt up next time.
Okay.
On that note, thank you for joining us. Next time, we're going to go on a date with Matt, and we'll catch you after that.
Sam, end the episode so I can stop!